Greetings, entities and guardians. My name is HyperHimes, and welcome back to Kick Run Oven Break. So I'm just touching the mic to make sure it's not touching with my plumbing beard that I hopefully shaved off. Well, I mean, I did shave it off. What am I saying? I apologize for that. But welcome back to Kick Run Oven Break, where with the new update of the... oops, I pressed the wrong thing. With the new update of the plumbing Pond Dino cookie in regards to the whole Lotus update, the buff thing, Tales of the Lotus. Guess what? More Tales of the Lotus got released, because now we have access to Chapter 3. So, as far as how I'm going to do this, I think I'm going to kind of be doing this in the format of how I've usually been doing it, where, like, I kind of do 2 videos on each chapter, where there's, like, one where it's, like, oh, chapter 3, where it's kind of, like, the main cutscene of that stuff, but then I'll do another video on chapter 3, where it's, like, all the side story and, like, all the other cutscenes, and then the same thing with chapter 4, because, fun fact, I thought there was only one cutscene with each one when I first did chapter 1 and 2, but then I realized there was other cutscenes to get, so maybe we can find out what we can do from there, I don't know. But we have Snake Fruit Cookie here.
You seem ready to hear the next tale. We must not keep the blue dragon waiting. Follow me.
Okay, we have a Tale of Ruin. So we have a Tale of Consolation, a Tale of Peace, and a Tale of Ruin. I don't like the sound of that. Okay, so I'm assuming it's not going to give me a cutscene. I guess it just wants me to run in this first, which if that's the case, then I guess I have to. But if I do run in this, getting the high rank of 300 million, I can get those 50 golden eggs right there, which are going to be very good. And interesting, it actually doesn't show us the skill tree. Like, I guess it did tell us about this before. I guess we have to run without the skill tree first before we can do anything. But what are our cookie selections? Okay, so we have hydrangea and snake fruit. Apparently the super recommended one is hydrangea with the frog pet, the apple treasure, the plain treasure, and the red carpet treasure. I don't have the red carpet treasure at a high level, and I don't even think I have the capabilities of upgrading it. Let me give it a quick check. Nope. And I can't even... Great mileage system, or gotcha system, where like, oh, you can't use crystals, or you can use crystals on the cookies to upgrade them, but you can't use it on the treasures. So fun. I guess I can still give this a try, because even though I'm not level 9, I'm at level 14 with hydrangea and level 12 with the pet. So maybe I can get something good done here. I don't know. We're just gonna have to see and try. But what about rewards? Okay, it's just the same stuff. Wait, are there more titles? No, I think this was the same thing. Okay. Well, let's give this a run. There's also bonus missions here, which I guess it's just like run this 3 times daily. Whatever. Let's see what we can do from here, because I'm excited about this level. It's been a while since I played this game mode. So, unfortunately, I don't have a... I think that's the boomerang? Oh, let me check. Because she has an they have associated treasure? Yes, they do. It is the boomerang, but we don't have that equipped. I don't even think it's here. No, it's not. Okay, well, that's interesting. Well, I guess we have our treasures equipped anyway, nonetheless. And if we do get a high ranking here, or like the top reward, like S rank, A minus, like the things over the left, if we get a high ranking reward here, we could get the plumbing ingredient for the magic candy, which I already have at level 1, but it really doesn't beat getting more, because those are rare to come by. So let's go ahead and spend a ticket, and let's go ahead and run through here. I don't have hydrangea's costume yet. Hopefully I can get it soon, because I really want that costume, and I really want snake fruit costume, because honestly I like both. I like running with both those cookies. Why was there a bit of lag there? I don't know, but that concerns me. I also want to try and make sure that I land on these while also maintaining myself getting the... That scared me. Maintaining getting the exploding jelly bomb things, the plumbing confetti balls, because I need as many of those as I can get. Okay, get all those. I guess it'd be better trying to get the absurd amounts of yellow bears than the one pink bear. I don't know. But look at all that, all those pink bear jellies. All of the pink bear jellies. Absolutely plumbing fantastic. Woo! Breaking all those down to the ground. Oh, that's a big fish. I guess I should go after the frozen bear jellies here? It's so hard. It's like trying... I don't know what would be the best route to go on them. But all I know is I need to run a lot in general. And not even just in regards to this event, because I do need to run a lot in this event just to try and get all the rest of the rewards. However, I know I need to run a lot in general with this whole update because of one event that they released, being the it's like the Wish Festival thing, which it's probably gonna at least take me 4 days to work on. Because if you don't know, that event is like, okay, so you have 20 of the gold things, which are rare to get. Well, you have 60 of the normal wish things that are normal to get. If that wasn't bad enough, to like collecting every single one of them, you also have to make sure that, like, when you spend them, first of all, but they can only be spent, like, there's a limited amount to how much you can spend them. Like, with the normal ones, you can only spend 15 a day, and with the gold ones, you can only spend 5 a day, which honestly makes sense, because, you know, you multiply 15 and 5 by 4, you get 1680, or 1620, which gives you the perfect amount combined together with all the wishes that are in the event being 80. But that takes 4 days, and like as far as I know, I think the event is 18 days long. So at least you will have a lot of time to get all the plebing wishes and stuff. But sheesh, that's gonna take a lot of running. I've run a solid, like, I've ran a solid amount. I ran a solid amount in this update already. Which, by the way, we've already gotten 300 million, so that is good for us. So hopefully that's enough just to get us the cutscene. But by the way, these jumps with the stairs, they're not that tricky. They're not that tricky. I don't know why it's... I just say they're not that tricky, because that's a double standard. They're not that tricky, because all you really have to do is just jump, and you'll basically be fine. Even with the ones that go down, you'll basically be fine if you just keep on jumping. Just make sure to watch out for any obstacles that, like, rise up in unison with the stairs, because you could probably think, oh, they'll rise up in time where, like, I can duck under them. But no, they'll be at your perfect height, and then you can get messed up. But anywho, as I was saying before, plebing getting all those wishes are certainly going to be a task and a half. Especially since I also need to make sure that I focus on getting all of the daily stuff done for the plebing, the event for Cookie Mastery, Pod Dino Cookie. Okay, so 588 million on our first run with B rank in store. Honestly, pretty good. And look at all this loot. Bronze and silver sugar powder, a bunch of coins, some magic powder, and a little bit of crystals. Not too bad. Wish I could have gotten more, but I probably can get a lot more once I run with, like, a very high enhanced, like, very good skill tree. But that's going to take a little bit of time to do, because I need to run, like, a dozen amount of times to try and get a high score. So with this done, will it instantly give us a cutscene, or do we need to unlock it first? I think we need to unlock it first. Yes, indeed. And the 50 golden eggs. Mwah, so beautiful. Reminds me of Ananas. But also 2,000 magic power. That's actually pretty good. And the cutscene. And also we can get our mission reward available. Chapter 3. A Tale of Ruin. The battle between Longan Dragon Cookie and the other Dragon Cookies is coming to an end. Oh shoot, we're coming back here.
You really are strong.
Longan Dragon still stands strong even against the 3 dragons.
Do you not think that you've grown weaker over time? It seems to me, living with these insignificant creatures has made you all weak. I can still fight. I have no intention of vanquishing my own kind. This should be enough. It ends here.
Who says it ends here?
Your true feelings must lie deeper than that. Look into your soul and ask yourself, is that what you really want?
Hey, friend.
Pattaya Dragon, you're fearing your defeat for the first time.
No, but Pattaya Dragon, stay strong.
Unease consumes the heart. As the fierce energy cascades down to the bottom of the valley, there is no path left for you to claim victory.
You know well that Longan Dragon can instill despair. Pull yourself together.
Are you going to ignore the fact that your island is collapsing? Do you hear the tiny cookies crying out for help?
Oh no.
The cookies, once offering you fruits, all turned into stones. You wish to witness the shores pile up with mounds of flour instead of grains of sand.
I lost. Ananas Dragon, not you too.
Lotus Dragon, there is no need for you to imitate my proactive approach.
How could you possibly understand my thoughts when I cannot even comprehend them myself?
You believe that as long as your paradise is protected, nothing else matters. Allow me to transform everything into a serene lake.
Understood.
There is nothing I cannot foresee. Everything will be restored into order.
Just thinking about the fight against Longan Dragon fills me with rage.
The dragon made a promise yet failed to keep it. It's no wonder you're angry.
That is why I went through the trouble of to search for the Longan Palace, but I did not expect the Dragon Orb would be hidden.
At that time, the situation was nothing but pandemonium. It was as if the Longan Dragon harbored intentions to obliterate the very fabric of this world.
Yet here I stand, a witness to their nefarious designs. How could such a predicament befall me?
The brimming confidence you possess is truly captivating. But you have successfully guarded this place, so you're more worthy of such bold claims.
Indeed, it was I who protected the Lotus Palace from imminent doom.
I was fortunate enough to behold the fleeting spectacle of dinosaurs fleeing in fear. That was not the sole marvel I beheld. Did you know that I had been observing your quest for the Longan Dragon, or the Longan Palace?
I'm embarrassed that you saw me in such a compromising situation.
Through that, I glimpsed the magnitude of your boundless ambition. a moment of which I remain ever grateful. One day, after the Battle of the Dragon Cookies. You were late, Lotus Dragon.
The journey from the Lotus Paradise to this place was no easy feat. Since you have gathered all the life powder, my powers have waned.
I have foreseen your weakness from the pitiful defeat against me, even with the other 2 dragons. How frail you became.
Had I possessed greater strength, this would not have happened.
If only you had heeded my words, such a dire turn of events could have been averted.
I am well aware that words hold no sway at this point, for the die is cast.
How fares your land? I am privy to knowledge that cookies have found their way into your territory.
Are you implying that I too should amass life powder like Lychee Dragon and Ananas Dragon? Surely you know full well the burden I bear safeguarding the Lotus Paradise. The very act of traversing this path alone has strained my very being.
I had presumed you possess more sagacity, or whatever the hell that word is, than the other dragons, since you refrain from rashly coming after me. Do not let me presume that the eye of the dragon orb outshines the vigilance of my own kind. Although I have yet to place the dragon orbs in your request, it would be prudent to shield yourself from the reach of my gaze.
Longan Dragon, it appears that nothing can stop you. Did you think that I would not know that you asked the dragons to gather life powders, the very sustenance that upholds our worlds? But if you indeed gather life powders, who is to say that I cannot? For I too possess a wealth of experience. It is easy to cover the eyes of those satisfied upon reaching the top. I shall see if those eyes that claim to see beyond 1,000 years is really true.
Ah, it seems there is still a dragon that kindles the embers of rebellion. I suppose Lotus Dragon has not given up on their last battle. Or was it a mere facade? I wonder if there lies a hidden agenda waiting to be uncovered. Perhaps I shall pay Lotus Dragon a visit soon.
Oh, little friend.
It must come as a surprise that I've managed to find my way here. I wonder if the gates shall grant me passage. That is not a dino cookie. I can't believe there's a dino cookie who's capable of eluding the watchful eyes of Longan Dragon.
You're afraid of water and all that, aren't you? You certainly are a dino cookie.
There are other cookies here too, as my snake soldiers have reported. Lotus Dragon, what do you plan on doing with these cookies?
Playing by the water dinos? Dinosaur Cookie will be so jealous. I think you love swimming. You want me to come teach you? We practice inside the Lotus Palace, so it won't be too hard. Wow, you're natural. How about we go a little deeper? Great. It's important to breathe well, so I'll teach you that first.
Looks like they're going to be here for a while, and they're oblivious to my presence. I'll keep observing them.
Wow, you can dive really deep. I don't think I'll be able to teach you anymore. That's enough. That's deep enough to keep you from being seen. I'm gonna go collect some more medicinal jellies. There's more deeper down. You be careful. Plop, plop.
Oh my gosh.
Oh my! Unbelievable. Such massive dragon orb existed? All this is to vanquish cookies. But at this rate, it seems even dinosaurs would be wiped from this world too.
Pondino Cookie, are you okay? Everyone, we must save Pondino Cookie.
How foolish. If more cookies come outside, they will only meet a greater fate. This is nothing. I'll even be destroyed by that giant all-buffling in the Longan Dragon Cookie's palace. Or, I destroyed it, okay? Gah. Huh? It didn't even budge? Is it stronger than that eyeball thing?
Well, you had Battalion Dragon Cookie's hope back then. Oh no, we might get swept away by the wave.
This way, Pondino Cookie.
What is going on?
Finally, the dragon has stepped in.
Dragon Orb, despite the promise not to harbor one in my domain. So this was your grand scheme. How dare you?
Yes. To witness one's own territory tremble in such a manner is an assault on pride itself.
Hide your cookie. Summon and gather the cookies in the corridor. I shall join you swiftly. The time has come to employ the power of the cookies. Of course. I shall gather everyone in the palace.
Lotus Dragon, is it really true that you have gathered the cookies to amass the life powder? Even so, the notion of overcoming Longan Dragon seems inconceivable.
This is one of the longer cutscenes, I'll admit. I didn't expect it to be this long.
This is not acceptable.
You are rushing, it seems. That isn't very Blue Dragon-like.
Due to direct circumstances, looks like I have let anyone into my palace.
How truly disappointing to think you believed you could deceive Longan Dragon.
Even after enduring such humiliation, you're still clinging to Longan Dragon. Step aside, I have no time to waste.
Perhaps you mean you don't have room for leisure, Lotus Dragon. With your power alone, you won't be able to protect the Lotus Paradise.
How dare you say that, serpent? Great Dragon, I have gathered all the cookies. Wait and see. I shall reveal the true purpose behind gathering the cookies here in the palace.
Oh my gosh, look at all of them.
Is it true that there's a dragon orb outside? I'm so scared. We've come all the way here to avoid the orb, but now it's here? What are we gonna do? I don't want to turn to stone. My family, my friends, they've all turned to stone. Maybe Lotus Dragon will do something about it. Yeah. The dragon helped us already by protecting the Lotus Paradise, and even granted our wishes. Whispers of my name echo from all corners. It's Lotus Dragon! Almighty Blue Dragon, please help us. If Lotus Dragon can save us, I don't care if I have to sacrifice of turning to stone. If that's what it takes to save us cookies, I'll gladly sacrifice myself too. If that is your wish, I shall grant it, but that will be the last wish. Please grant us the wish, save us. Lotus Dragon Cookie can save us, I know it. These foolish cookies have always gazed upon me, yet this time it feels different. The feeling of holding all life in my grasp. Longan Dragon always must have felt this way. A privilege reserved for the mightiest of beings. Please save us with your mighty power. Save our paradise from crumbling to dust. In the dawn of creation, when the deep lake was first created, this land became mine. And it was the cookies who named it our paradise. The Lotus Paradise is mine, and the loyal cookies who follow in my wake. Not you, Longan Dragon. I will emerge triumphant, vanquishing Longan Dragon, ascending to the pinnacle of draconic might. Huh? The whole palace is shaking. It might be the dragon orb trying to destroy the palace. Take cover!
Oh. Wow, what a pleasant cliffhanger that left off on. And if you're wondering, that's not even it. But then there's this Longan going like,
You seem to be ready to hear the next tale. We must not keep the Blue Dragon waiting. Follow me.
well, I'm not going to focus on yet. I'm not going to focus on that yet. There's also this whole stuff that I need to focus on being, oh, dino eggs, so the skill tree is open, so I can get bigger rewards. But there's more cutscenes that I can get, as you can see. If I go to the story, which I don't even think it's available here. Is it available back? Nope. I literally have to go to the plumbing story stuff, go to finding the dragon, go all the way over here, and show off that there's like some cutscenes I need to get, which I'm pretty sure there's between the dragons, and there's like, I'm assuming there's there's two sub stories for the skill tree stuff, and then there's two parts for hide and seek, which is for the last level, and then another sub story being hope. That's very interesting, but obviously the sub story stuff that's gonna. Actually, there's two. Oh wait. Oh, there's three sub stories. Okay, so I think Between Your Dragons is gonna be the last thing, and then there's gonna be all these sub stories, which I assume two are gonna be the one that we're in, and the last three are gonna be like of another one, like the fourth one. So whatever. I'm gonna focus that on another time. But with that being said, if you enjoy this video, then please be sure to leave a like on it, and also share this video with your friend if you enjoy my kick around content. And if you enjoy my content in general, why not subscribe and also hit the bell icon to be notified of whatever I do in the future. I also have merch if you want to check it out, but I'm not forcing you to buy anything at all. I also have a Discord down in the description if you want to check it out. It's called the Hypenese Hub. It's a fun time to. I'm burping. Great. It's a fun time down there, and we're trying to expand each and every single day, which I will take that. Thank you very much. And also, yeah, I mentioned the Discord. And last but certainly not least, there's another link down in the description that leads to a Twitter post where if it gets 10,000 likes, I can get the Kick Around YouTube set for absolutely free. But above all else, I will see you and Today's Guardians in the next video. Hail the Hypenese.